Don't want any trouble.
That's too bad.
Close your eyes.
The movie opens with a bleak, lifeless forest. The ground is littered with corpses. The air itself is toxic and polluted. Even the animals have been affected. When we see a cat roaming around, it has lost all its fur, turning into a sickly, cannibal-like creature. Suddenly, a man wearing a gas mask appears. He is holding a bow, carefully taking aim at the cat. As the cat comes closer, he releases the arrow, hitting his target perfectly. The cat collapses instantly, and the man picks it up and carries it away to his shelter. We learn that this man is Eli. He continues his lonely journey, walking until he comes across a car. He opens the door, hoping to find something useful inside. Instead, he discovers the skeletal remains of a driver. Finding nothing. Not long after, he notices an abandoned house. He cautiously opens the door, holding his gun ready, since cannibals lurk everywhere in this world. Inside, the air is thick with the smell of decay. As Eli searches around, he finds a hanging corpse. His attention, however, goes straight to the shoes the corpse is wearing. They're in good condition, so he takes them off and puts them on himself. For the first time, Eli seems almost relieved, feeling the comfort of new shoes. Night falls. Eli prepares his meager dinner, cooking the cat he hunted earlier. He even shares a bit with a mouse that scurries by, jokingly asking it if it's hungry. After eating, he carefully cleans his gun, then takes out his old iPod, listening to music and softly singing along. One thing is clear: Eli loves books. He reads constantly, treating his book like a sacred possession before falling asleep. When morning comes, Eli packs up his belongings and resumes his journey. Soon, he spots a woman calling for help. But Eli is wary. He realizes it's a trap. Moments later, a group of men emerges, confirming his suspicion. Their leader demands Eli's belongings, threatening him. When one man gets too close, Eli warns him. The man ignores it, so Eli swiftly cuts his hand in one clean move. The group attacks, but Eli proves deadly, dispatching all of them with brutal efficiency. Afterward, the woman he saw earlier begs for water. Eli gives her what little he can spare, but when she asks to join him, he refuses. He walks away alone, determined to stay focused on his path. Later, Eli comes across another disturbing scene, a couple being beaten and robbed by bandits. He feels the urge to help but forces himself to resist, reminding himself that it's not his mission. He keeps walking, even as guilt weighs on him. Eventually, he reaches a small town. The people there eye him with suspicion, their expressions cold and unwelcoming. Eli keeps to himself, heading straight into a store. Inside, the shopkeeper suddenly pulls a gun on him. Eli raises his hands, calmly assuring the man that he means no harm. When the shopkeeper tries to take his weapon, Eli quickly disarms him, but instead of keeping the gun, Eli returns it. He explains that he only came to recharge his battery. Inside the shop, Eli trades for some supplies. He asks for time to charge his battery, but he doesn't ask for water or even mention where he's headed. Meanwhile, outside, a biker gang storms the road, attacking the same couple Eli had seen earlier. They strip them of their belongings and take everything back to their boss, Carnegie. Carnegie isn't just after supplies. He's been searching for something specific, a book. Not just any book, but the Bible. He believes that with it, he can control people and rebuild power. For years, he's been trying to find one, but with no success. Back in town, Eli is offered things like shampoo and alcohol in exchange for trade. Carnegie's men give him food and drink, and soon after, Carnegie himself enters. He notices Eli immediately. Carnegie questions him, sizing him up, while his men grow threatening. Eli tries to leave quietly, but one of Carnegie's men provokes him. Eli doesn't back down. He fights back and unleashes his deadly skill, dropping men one after another with ruthless precision. The tavern turns into chaos. Eli cuts down everyone who attacks him, leaving bodies across the floor. The violence shocks everyone, including Carnegie's adopted daughter, Solara, who's never seen anyone fight like this before. Carnegie, instead of being furious, becomes intrigued. Afterward, Carnegie has Eli brought to him. He tries persuading Eli, offering food, water, and shelter if he will work for him. Carnegie explains his vision. He wants to rebuild society, make the city strong again, and believes Eli could help him. But Eli refuses. He tells Carnegie that he has to go west, and nothing will change his path. Carnegie insists Eli stay the night, promising he'll reconsider by morning. That night, Solara brings Eli food and water. She is blind, just like her mother Claudia, Carnegie's partner, and she admits she has been blind since birth. She compliments Eli, saying his hair smells nice, and he seems different from the greedy men she's used to. Carnegie had told Solara to seduce Eli, but she doesn't go through with it. Instead, she sits quietly with him. Eli keeps the book close, never letting it out of his sight. Solara notices this and tries to ask about it, but Eli refuses to show it to her. For Eli, the book is sacred, and its protection is his mission. Later that night, Solara asks Eli what the world was like before the catastrophe. Eli tells her that life was good back then, but now people kill each other over scraps of food and water, things people once threw away without a thought. She asks him where the water comes from now. Eli doesn't answer, so Solara promises that if he tells her about the past, she'll tell him where water can be found. Eli keeps silent. Before eating, Eli prays. Solara notices this, since she has never seen anyone pray before. She tries to copy him, but doesn't know how. Later, she goes back to her mother, Claudia, and tells her about Eli's prayer. Claudia, who is blind, recognizes the smell of prayer and realizes Eli has a Bible. When Carnegie hears this, he demands to know what Eli has. Solara refuses to tell him at first, but under pressure, she finally admits that the book Eli carries has a leather cover with a cross on it. Carnegie immediately understands Eli has the Bible he's been searching for. The next morning, Eli goes to another shop to charge his battery. When he comes outside, Carnegie and his men confront him. Carnegie explains his vision again. With the Bible, he could inspire people, rebuild society, and give people hope. But Eli refuses. He tells Carnegie that the book isn't for him. He only wants power. Carnegie orders his men to attack. They open fire, but Eli seems untouchable. Bullets fly, yet none of them hit him. Eli fights back, killing many of Carnegie's men with his gun and sword. In the chaos, he escapes. As Eli continues his journey, Solara follows him. She tells Eli that her mother sent her, believing she would be safer with him. At first, Eli refuses her company, warning her the road is too dangerous, but Solara insists. She promises to lead him to water, and eventually he allows her to stay. They reach a spring where Solara drinks, but soon after, she realizes she left her belongings behind. When she goes back inside, Eli locks her out, telling her the road isn't for her. He tries to leave her behind, but Solara keeps following him. Meanwhile, Carnegie is furious that Eli escaped. His men urge him to give up, but Carnegie refuses. He explains that the Bible isn't just a book, it has the power to control hearts and minds. With it, he believes he can rebuild civilization. He orders his men to keep pursuing Eli. On the road, Solara and Eli encounter a woman calling for help, but Eli warns her that it's a trap. He's right, cannibals appear, planning to attack Solara. Eli steps in and kills them all, saving her. Afterward, the attacker's leader offers his men a chance to assault Solara, but Eli kills them too before they can touch her. That night, Solara again sees Eli reading from the Bible. She asks him to explain what it says. Eli tells her that the Bible was written by people inspired by God, but during the catastrophe, many copies were destroyed. People feared it, even burned it. He explains that he himself was guided by a voice, one that led him to the Bible and told him to carry it west. Eli believes he is meant to deliver the book so its words can spread across the world once again. Morning comes. Eli and Solara continue west, walking together. Eventually, they arrive at a house. Eli cautiously approaches the door. He opens it and finds out that there is a trap here. It has been set up, that is why the accident happened. When someone comes here, then Bumra and Batty come out and point their guns at them. But this woman, who looks about 16, forgets both of them for a moment and says she will make tea for them. They both drink the tea quickly, but it tastes bad. The man then says this means he wants to show them something, and he shows the cemetery behind his house. Eli understands that both of them are cannibals. That is why he says that they must run away from here immediately. But the alarm does not feel that way and does not leave. As soon as they come out of the house, Carnegie arrives. He has brought his men with him, so he goes inside the house and tells the man, "Do you have any weapons?" The man opens his cellar, and there are a lot of weapons hidden there. Only to prevent them from flooding the place, he starts shouting and says, "Give me that book, and the girl too. I'll keep you alive, but only if that book comes out." As soon as he opens the book, it turns out that inside there is only one more. They prepare to take it, but their car explodes. Now they start attacking that house and already fire bullets indiscriminately. Bullets fall in between here, explosions are heard, and then a bullet strikes beautifully. Then the old man gets angry and starts shooting bullets, driving them back. But then he too is killed, and with this, people bring out a machine gun. Seeing this, Eli and Solara realize they will not be saved, so they both try to go out. When they come out, the first thing Carnegie does is tell Eli's mother, "Tell me where the book is." And then he starts checking Eli too. But he doesn't get the book. He tells Solara that if she doesn't tell him, then he will end her life as well. He warns them and explains that this opportunity won't come again so soon. But it creates a problem, and I have to tell you this, the book is there, but we are trying something. This is how the book is found. Carnegie then shoots Eli, wounding him. Because of this, Eli drops the book. The book falls into Carnegie's hands, and now it is in his possession. Eli is left behind, wounded, while Solara is taken away with the book. Carnegie now heads to his top officer. But Solara doesn't want to go with him. She lifts the rope and kills the cart driver. Because of this, the car has an accident. Eli is left behind, while Solara manages to slip away. She pretends to plant a grenade, picks up a frag grenade lying there, and puts it under another car. The car blasts. Carnegie realizes he doesn't have many men left. Solara takes Eli into a vehicle and escapes. Carnegie is still alive, but now he is going to die. Solara gets Eli out of the car. They both go away. Then Solara says to Eli, "We can go either back home or to the movie house." But Eli tells her they don't have much time. He says, "Let's go west." So they keep moving toward the west. Eli is weak, but he continues. Solara drives him forward, both of them heading west. Soon, they reach the river, but the bridge ahead is broken. Eli tells her they'll need to gather energy, sit in a boat, and cross the river by water. When they reach the other side, a man points a gun at Eli's mother and says, "Why did you guys come here?" Then Eli says he has the Bible. After hearing this, the guards tighten their stance and take him inside. A man appears and says, "We need books like that to rebuild the world again. But we don't have the Bible yet." Eli then says, "I have it." We look to what happens next. The man calls the shopkeeper and tells him to bring paper. Eli then begins reciting. The others are shocked because the Bible he carried is written in Braille. Only blind people can read it. Carnegie back home tries to open it, but is helpless. He asks Claudia to read it, but Claudia tells him she can read Braille yet refuses. She says, "Your efforts are finished now. You will never read this book." Carnegie realizes he has nothing left. His people see his weakness, and he knows he will die soon, either from them or from the infection in his leg. On the other side, Eli lies on a bed, breathing his last. But before that, he completes his mission by dictating the entire Bible from memory. Solara stays with him until he finishes. After this, Eli dies peacefully. Lara says that now she will go back to her mother. She sets out on her journey while the Bible is completed and printed. The people take a printout of it, preserving it along with other sacred texts. And with this, the story ends here. So friends, today's video ends right here. If you liked this video, then please like and share it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.